I don't mind making long ones. I can DJ funky stuff for 11 hours, and I had fun. I have no problem with that. But I mean, again, I'm not making these for anybody besides myself. But if anyone tunes in, I do want. I mean, it wants to be boring. If you happen to tune in, I wouldn't mind if you're entertained. That'd be all right. I guess. I guess it'd be okay if you're entertained. Be better than not being entertained, I guess. If we're being honest about an honest conversation. You know what they should do? I get why, but they should make something like that lets you know that this doesn't really do anything here. You saw I was on the backside. It doesn't. This is the side that you want to. I mean, they have to be one, and people like me, no. But with this on here, like that, people don't see the inside, and so often I'd go into my vocal booth. I would hear people in my vocal booth, and they sound weird, and I wouldn't know why. What? It's not weird. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but something's going on. I'll check it out later. And they got finished in the tracks. I'm like, does something happen with the microphone? They're used to using microphones like this. You see where that is to direct in? So they see this and think it's just a big version of that. So they start trying to talk into it like this. Listen to the sound. Hey, man. Yeah, this is a good way to use this microphone. No, I know what I'm doing. I'm a singer. I'm a rapper. I've been in a vocal booth before. I know how microphone. Don't tell me I know how microphone. What do you mean? Oh, so you mean you put it this way on purpose? Okay, I thought you had your own studio and I thought you were stupid. I was fixing it for you because it's not. What? Oh, take this off? Oh. Okay, because I'm used to, see, I'm used to this kind of you know what kind of microphone I was talking about. Just stop doing it. Yeah, and trust you. Yeah, it is your studio. You did pay for this. It is your microphone. This is your vocal booth. I don't have a vocal booth like this because I had a nice vocal booth. Now I'm gonna have a nicer one. My mic stand, my mixing boards, my studio. And you think I set you up to fail? You think I set you up to fail? I put you in the microphone in the booth to be bad when you're paying me. I'm trying to make a business out of this, and I want you to recommend me to the other people, and so I set you up to fail. Or did I try to make you sound fucking great, and you said fuck you? Boing yog? What does that mean? How are you doing today? What does that mean? I see the hood, so that seems like you might be kind of a Sith Lord or something. I don't know. But is that your name? Boing Yong Yog Yogajistong Flongabong. How you doing this morning, evening time? What is it? What time is it where you are? Anything? Nothing? Okay. So we're gonna keep on going on with the conversation. Oh, I forgot. You're probably a little bit behind me. I forgot. There's like a 5 second delay or so between what I say and so you may not be getting this just yet. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep on going with what I was talking about. Yeah, I mean it's rare to get real true honesty nowadays because our social media kind of gears us to be fake, to be happier than we are, to look more prosperous than we are, to be having more fun than we are, that our relationships are better than they are. And since we're only showing people the smiley faces, everybody thinks other people looking at you go, well, what's wrong with me? And so they start putting in pictures of their smiley faces and stuff. And then other people go look at it and go, well, I don't have any. How are these people having these good lives? And no one is. It's all a show, and it's all a front, and it's all a pretend so you can get likes from people that don't even know you and don't really like you. Not you, because you're not being honest. You're doing stuff for likes, for subscribes, for your Patreon. You won't say what you want. You won't say fuck you. You won't cross certain lines. You'll censor your speech. Because you're afraid of losing some of those likes. We'll go back to the beginning of almost everybody that's doing anything. And there was a purity there. And they were honest. And they were forthright. I guarantee you, ABC, CBS, all those major news companies. I was thinking about that today. People talk about how mainstream media lies. Yeah. And so does YouTube media and every media lies. You want to know why? Want to have an honest talk? It's because it's your show. Do you think I'm going to put on stuff like I owe any of my enemies an equal say-so if I decided to start attacking them? I owe them on my show that I paid for, especially like a broadcasting like CBS. I pay the bills here. You don't tell me what to do. Now, if our broadcast, if our commercial guys go, hey man, you talk crap about one of our friends, either you're going to give them an equal amount of time to talk, or we're pulling all of our. No. You have the right to say whatever you say. We don't know, but you're going to give him an equal chance to speak, or we're going to pull all of our fucking commercials. Welcome to cancel culture, assholes. It's been like that since as long as anyone's been asking someone else, hey, can you give me a paycheck? No? Then go in and tell your boss to go fuck himself, that it's your company. You don't work there anymore. You just got fucking canceled. And when you ask for a reference for your next job, or if they called a check on what happened, well, guess what? You got canceled there too. Because they heard about what you did. There's no boom in cancel culture. You guys are just now finally paying attention because it's happening to you. It's finally affecting you and something you want. When you were mailing in about getting NWA taken off the air. When you're saying, damn it, who's letting this goddamn gay-ass Ellen DeGeneres? You didn't have any problem. It wasn't cancel culture then. That wasn't cancel. That was just, you were just cleaning up the airwaves. When you forgave Rush Limbaugh for going out and talking shit about drug addicts and foreign people letting foreigners come in, and he goes home and gets fucking OxyContin from his illegal immigrant maid. You hypocrites. And then you continue to listen to him without any kind of fucking apology or like, you know what, you really shouldn't listen to me. I'm full of shit and I'm a lying sack of fuck. No, you guys are like, well, he went to rehab, he's better now, because God knows druggies don't fucking lie. Druggies always tell the truth when they come clean. When they get clean, they're born again. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Lane Staley, who died of heroin, hit rehab fucking 11, maybe 13 times. Shut the fuck up, dude. You only quit when you want to. And trust me, a pressure campaign by the fucking outside people that didn't know until it became public is not enough. It's enough to make you be more fucking careful. Now you get your oxy from someone in the fucking studio who gets it from a doctor who's outside, you know, and says nothing changed. Nothing changed. On top of that, it was all a lie anyways, and then you just like, oh, he was lying before, but he's not lying now. He's still saying the stuff that I want to believe. Before it was a lie. But now he's gotten straight, and it's not a lie anymore. Now it's true. It's the same message from a guy who did lie to me. Bad. Like against everything that I claim to believe. But we all make mistakes. Except for those blacks fighting the cops. Down with those. There's no excuse for that. You should definitely choke a guy out who's already on the ground handcuffed. You should definitely lean on his back and choke him out. I mean, why is he resisting anyways? He's already on the ground handcuffed and he's not moving. So why is he resisting? I guess the proper question should be how. But I'm too stupid to get nuanced into things like that. I heard he was resisting, and I heard there was a tailpipe right there. I mean, he was on the ground in the street. I thought you wanted to have an honest conversation. Oh, that's right, you want to have an honest conversation about other people. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Let's talk about what? What do we want to talk about? We can have honest conversations about all kinds of shit, man. Tons to talk about. Politics is kind of loaded. Finance is kind of loaded. Internet's kind of loaded now. What was happening with the president and his bosom buddy, Melania. No, they're fucking with medicine too. That's just going to loop right back to the Antichrist and their false prophet. Trump and Melania. In case there's any confusion. Trump being the Antichrist, Melania being the false prophet. If we don't go to Mars, none of his visions come true. It's probably with the cult of personality. When that personality goes, no one's ready to step in. No one can take the place. Everything shuts down. Everything stops the way it is. And the only way to even get started again is to assume the position of the previous person and fill those shoes, which you cannot do unless you've maybe cloned yourself. I mean, what kind of sicko would do that and then hire someone to pretend to be your wife and carry that around? I heard Rodney Dangerfield got himself cloned. He and his wife were cloned in I think it was Germany. I won't swear by anything, but I'm pretty sure that they were. It's probably removed from the internet, anything about it though. But I'm pretty sure I read something about that. Because there are a lot more. That's the thing. America seems to think that okay, we say no, so therefore no one else will do it. We say no, which opens up a market for anyone who would say yes. And the more stringently we say no, the more expensive the yes costs. But the yes is going to get done. We say no to transgender, so therefore, Thailand, you will no longer do that. Everyone around the world, there's no more. America doesn't. See, we're not going into human cloning, so therefore no one else is. We said no to the whole world. We told the whole world no. We said no. And they're going to listen. Or they're gonna learn that we should be watching a lot closer. They'll learn. And then when all their clones start coming out, we'll teach them a lesson. We'll nuke them. I mean, they'll nuke us back, and everyone in the whole world will die, but they'll learn. Once we start nuking everybody, they'll learn how powerful America is. Won't they? And they won't fire a single missile back, and the whole world will get blown up, and then America will be in this protective shield of, God's love, because we are the only bastion of truth and justice. Canada's fucked. Mexico's fucked because they're not America, and God doesn't love them at all. If you're not American, God does not love you. I'm sorry to break it to the rest of the world, but, these are decided by American people a long time ago when they all pledged allegiance while they crossed their heart and hoped to die. That America will be their master above God. That's what you did. Thou shalt not swear, and you sure did. Swear an oath. So help you God. You don't even realize that you've been trying to bow down to two masters. That's why you've been fucking insane. That's why you've been insane. You've been trying to bow down to two masters pretending they're the same. Actually, you're bowing down to three and you don't even realize it. Fuck, four if you count money. And all of them take place before God. Country, Constitution. You know your Constitution is in direct contradiction to the 10 Commandments. They are not in line. Sorry to break it to you, but your forefathers did not. Your forefathers, because call no man on earth father. But sure as fuck, you guys sure do. You just hand over everything. Don't you? To preachers. Fuck God. Who cares what God says in some old book? He is the man that God has sent here, and he deserves respect, and he needs to be called Father. Father O'Donnelly is his name. And he's going to forgive all my sins, isn't he? I just have to get this candle, this idol, and burn it. And I just got to repeat the Hail Marys, because Jesus said, don't make vain repetitions like the hypocrites. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find this preacher who's going to tell me to do 17 Hail Marys. And that should really drive home to Jesus how much I love him. Maybe if I write it on a chalkboard 500 times. He'll really get the picture of how much I love him, that I will not do this again next week at 5 o'clock. And then come tell O'Malley about it again. Because I can't stop. Because I don't want to stop. Not when I can just go tell O'Malley. Father O'Malley. You have one Father who's in heaven. You shall have no other gods. Any religion's fine. Not to hold office. We have a strict Christians only rule for holding office. But to live here, you can do whatever you want to do as far as that goes. We don't recognize any religion as being smarter than anybody else's, except for Christianity, which of course is the correct religion, even though Christ was not a Christian. Christ believed in his Father, making him a Jew. But we don't believe in Jews. Not that we believe they exist, but we don't. They're stupid. They don't understand. They don't understand Jesus. They don't understand their own religion. They don't get it that Jesus was the guy that wrote their book at the beginning, And he is the guy that wrote our book at the end. They're stupid. They don't get it. I know that they were studying the book a lot longer than before we ever came along. I know I've never really read the book, and they're very serious about reading their book. But they're also Jews. So, take what they say with a grain of salt, because they don't know what they're talking about, and especially they don't know Jesus. I know that the same God that sent Jesus gave them another path to redemption. I know that. I know that. Just listen to what I'm saying and you'll understand better. Stop telling me how things are and understand how I want things to be. And then you'll understand. Okay? Let's start at the beginning. I'm wrong, but I want to be right. Okay, I gotta start over again. I'm wrong, but I want to be right. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'm wrong, but I want to be right. So I'm going to keep starting this over and over again until you shut up and let me have my way. Or I'll cry a whole lot, or complain, and I'll say there's fraud, and I'll start a revolution, I'll attack you, and then say you attacked me, and then we'll attack your building, and then say that it was your guys that did it, even though we were all bragging about how we did it, and that we're so happy that we did it, and then even though it was them, not us, that did the attack, like we convinced you, Trump's still going to pardon them because even though they're FBI agent plants that convinced us to do the thing that you did, we didn't do it. So we deserve a pardon. Because we didn't do anything wrong. So we don't admit guilt. But I will take that pardon. Well, I wasn't guilty to begin with, so why should I shouldn't have to plead guilty to get a pardon. What about Jesse James? Jesse James never got a pardon. And look what happened to him. He became more famous. So you don't want me to become Jesse James, do you? That's what you see, look what you just did. You just made me a folk hero. You're probably writing songs about me right now in the future. About how I stormed the Capitol and taught you guys a good lesson. I know I'm in jail and you guys didn't learn anything. But when I get out of here, oh, you fuck asses are going to pay. Because I didn't do anything wrong. And I never would do anything wrong, nor would I hurt a police officer. And when I get out of here, I'm going to punch you in the fucking face to show you. I'm going to go get a gun. I'm going to get my friends together. We're all going to deny we ever did any of this. And in fact, you kidnapped us. We're the victims. We demand compensation. You treated us like we were black. Look at my skin. Do I look like I'm an African American? No. Why were you treating me like that? This is not the slave-owning forefather country that my forefathers forefathered out of the fucking country that used to belong to Native Americans, and we stole it fair and square. We killed with fucking pox and fucking pestilence. We did this shit by the book. We migrated here like we were supposed to, like God gave us the map. He gave us the map and said, go forth and start a new land where you can practice your religion freely. Never mind that all of Europe already was Christian and there were several versions of Christianity to choose from. They weren't doing our type of Christianity and they wouldn't let us do our type of Christianity. So we went to America where we stopped practicing Christianity and started owning people, which the Bible says after 7 years set them free. How long was that? It's like 200 years? 200 years, right? I don't remember anything about like in the Emancipation Proclamation or in the Articles of Confederacy or in any of the the Confederate constitutions. They did talk about slave owning. They did talk about the state's right to own slaves. I don't remember them talking about we will adhere by the Bible and every 7 years set anyone free who doesn't want to be a slave. Because we treat our slaves with fucking great, just like the Bible says, to treat your slave with dignity. And at the end of 7 years, you're supposed to let your slave and all their family go. However, if you've been good to the slave and they don't want to go, a house slave, if you will, then you're supposed to run their ear through with an awl, signifying that they are owned, that they went willingly and that they wanted to. Because you treat them well. It's like, hey man, it's time for you to go free. And like, free? I'm going to how am I going to get a house? You gave me like a really nice house to stay in, dude. My family is all taken care of and shit. All I really got to do is I just do the work. And, you don't beat up on me. You don't rape my wife. You don't beat on my children. Nor make them go out to fucking work way too young. If it's all the same to you, I don't mind staying. You want to stay? Yeah. Well, why don't we upgrade your living quarters a bit then? Yeah. And we'll double your pay. So a whole $1 per day? Go ahead and you need to run my ear through through the door. You need to what do we do? How we do this? How is that any different from signing a contract and running a football down the field? Quote Ice Cube from fucking Higher Learning. So you're on a scholarship for track? Yeah. You stop running track to take away your scholarship? Yeah. Run, nigga, run. The point of it was that they changed the whip. They changed the look of the plantation. But it's all the same, if we're being honest. Slavery is still slavery, even if you get to choose which plantation you work on. Kroger, Meijer, Walmart, Target, local fast food place, McDonald's, where you make just enough to pay your bills, get gas to make it back to work, and kind of live paycheck to paycheck with a little bit of money left over for entertainment. Because wages don't go up. They haven't gone up. The cost of living has gone up. Wages haven't gone up. Profit for the gone up. Standard of living for people gone down. They sold us out when they created the Federal Reserve. That's when the shadow government was created. Donald Trump doesn't know any of this. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's been watching you. He's a con man. con man, see a mob of people, get a feel of what's going on, what they're all upset about, what they're all into, what they're all whatever, and then begins to market to them. How many fucking conspiracies did he sell you? Barack Obama is from another country. If Barack Obama does not release his high school transcripts by midnight, I, Donald J. Trump, will release damning information that will bring his whole thing down. We've been to Hawaii, and we've got the inside scoop. Our investigators dug up some dirt. You have until midnight of 2009, which has come and gone, and no revelations about the fucking big info. Oh, but you're still mad, aren't you? Like he proved it all. Like he fucking broke out clear, uncut out. You haven't seen the birth certificate. I have seen the birth certificate. And I can explain it the same way I explained it to my dad. You're not going to like it, but it is the truth, and I can show you exactly how it goes in Photoshop. It's probably faxed over. Let's be honest. Not a good copy. Even if it was the actual thing, it's not a good print. Do you think any smudge marks on that fucking document are going to fly past you assholes who are sitting there saying he's not born in America? Any smudges, doctor, I can't even read the doctor's name. How do we know this real? Look at your own fucking birth certificate, asshole. Look at it. Are doctors really known for having great fucking handwriting, or are they known for writing shitty? Have you ever tried to read a fucking prescription pad? They take classes to write fucked up, but still legible. So that way people can't steal the fucking thing and then use the shorthand or whatever and fill out prescriptions, assholes. God, you're the dumbest fucking people in the world. And you're the only people in the world. The human race is so fucking dumb. We got hackers with fucking incredible brains. And the best they can come up with is to fucking break into someone's goddamn bank account. That's the best you got? You can't invent something useful for society? I've already thought of a million fucking things that I would love to invent. I don't have the hacking skills to build the programs. If I did, dude, holy shit. You can make money legitimately and people would probably actually respect you. You could find a way to white fucking hat the hackers and fucking try to get around them. Or at least try and find some way like Tupac, where like, dude, let's get this shit. Let's stop this, man. This is ridiculous. Let's stop this. What are we doing? You know we're all fucked when quantum computing is we're all fucked. Our days are numbered, man. So why don't we start doing something else? Like making another fucking, you know what? Some of us don't want to go into that fucking world. Some of us don't want to go into the quantum computing, artificial reality world. That's not going to stop Melania, is it? No? He's already working on neural brain chips. They've already had human testing. He's already attacking the FAA because they attacked him for fucking ruining his own launch and exploding and spreading debris all over every fucking where. He thought it was cool. Especially since the booster rockets came back and landed where they were supposed to. So more money for fucking Elon. Bully, yay for Elon. Now all the trash and debris falling into the ocean. Our drinking water eventually. Landing on fucking God knows what's out there in the water. I mean, are there people, are there ships, are there boats? Who knows? Do you even care? No. Yay, Elon, he caught the fucking rockets. Yay. Aren't we one step closer to Elon having everything he wants? He's already got all the fucking money. Maybe if we lift him up higher, Elon can have everything he's ever wanted. He's already the president of the United fucking States. And all it took was buying a loser like Donald Trump. Fucking rock bottom loser. Morally and financially bankrupt piece of shit. That's why he didn't have his hand on the Bible while he took the fucking oath. He knew he'd catch on fire. Even he, even though he's claiming to be God, is not willing to test that fucking thing. He's getting closer. You haven't figured out he's the snake in the poem? You haven't figured that out? You haven't figured out that the goddamn award that Israel gave him on the wooden stump, the golden pager, was either a thanks for the idea for the pager bombs, or a message to us. Hey, that wasn't us. We didn't do, I know you guys are trying to pin the pager bombings on us. They're saying, and your news is saying definitively that we did it. No, it was our greatest ally. And this is what he really wants, is something gold and shiny. So we're going to nail it to a plaque of piece of fucking wood. Here you go. Here's your gold. Here's your hunk of gold that you want. We told you we did not want to go with that plan. To the greatest friend and ally Israel's ever had, you piece of shit. At this point, of course he's fucking kissing his ass. They're talking about moving in and killing everyone in Gaza, dude. They're sick of people. They're sick of the Palestinians. In the last 10 years, somewhere like between 50,000 rockets and mortars and missiles that were launched from Gaza at Israel. Thousands. 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 Over a decade. No retaliation. Then they decided to go to those checkpoints. And trust me, I watched the video. It's nothing short of a snuff film. I have no idea how it got on YouTube, but it got on YouTube the night and I watched it. And it's fucked. You would have no sympathy for them. I'm sorry. You would have no sympathy for them. You wouldn't. Not if you saw what I saw. Not if you saw what I saw. Then realizing that you've been putting up with this shit for 10 years and then they fucking took it up to this. Fuck them. Yeah, they're done with them. They're tired of it. And if they need to use America's military to fucking do it, or at least the backing to say, hey, you're not going to fuck with us if we fucking blow them up, like completely wipe them off the fucking map, right? Oh no, Arab people can be fucking, there is no genocide. Muslim people still exist everywhere. How can it be a genocide when there are billions of you? Idiot. You guys like using your top shelf words. Why is Palestine even there? Oh, right, America decided to cut Israel into fucking 4 pieces. 2 for fucking the Jews and 2 for the Muslims. And they fucking coexist into a point where like, there's a tension point right in the center. So in order for these guys to get to those guys, they have to cross across enemy territory. And for these guys to get to those guys, they have to cross across enemy territory. I wonder if any fights are going to happen. Stupid. Just stupid. You ever read 1984? It's always a war going on, isn't there? But here's the thing. We've always got a war going on. But it's always someone we should generally be able to take, isn't it? As badass as we are with the fucking, you know, our army spending is like 11 times everybody else. Why do we keep fucking losing? Nam, Afghanistan. Why do we keep fucking losing, man? We shot the BB gun. We're number 1. Why do we keep fucking losing? Why does Halliburton keep profiting and they just change their fucking name? They're accused of war profiting in Vietnam. Change their name. Now they're Halliburton. Now they're war profiteering in fucking Iraq. Isn't it nice to be able to be white and just change your name and just start the same fucking business? I wonder how many black guys have been like, you know what, that you're looking for that's the wrong guy. That guy used to sell crack around here. No, he doesn't live here anymore. Me? No, I don't sell crack. Never sell crack. Total different guy. All right, you have a great day. Crack for sale. Crack for sale. Nope, that guy's not longer. He's not. Nope, it's not me. It's not you. I am somebody different. Someone who never broke the law and who can continue breaking the law. And when I get caught with this, I'll just change my name again, and then I didn't break any laws. Therefore, you completely caught Sam Jones. You got him. You busted him. Sam Jones is no longer selling drugs. You're right. You did. You caught him. I am now Frank Hasselman, and I sell drugs. Now I'm John Stebble, and I sell drugs. You're looking for Frank Hasselman. No one here by that name. Never spent a day in jail. Don't even have to go to court. Must be fucking nice. To attack your own country. And the president go, this is an outrage. Full pardon. Even the people that were beating up cops. Why? It would take too long to sort out. No, we know exactly which ones are. No. We don't have time. Ilania tells me that we have to hurry fast because he's going to get all of his crimes in. And then once he's done and gets all the stuff he needs, I'm going to pardon him for all those crimes. And then he goes away. You see? And then the Office of the Department of Government Efficiency is still there, But it's still like nothing. It's still like not really a functioning thing. It never was, never will be, and never has been. Why do they go with someone so young? The people that helped out Elon with this fucking thing. Could it be that the fact that either they don't give a shit about the Constitution and the American way of life, I don't give a fuck, or they're not old enough to know what right from wrong, and there's more of a challenge of like a hacking thing. You know what I mean? Can I? Can I be the guy? This is gonna be the ultimate troll. And all the electricity goes off. And the tanks start moving. And the troops are called in. And this is not a joke. This is not funny. They are putting down traitors to the Constitution. No, not what you think. January 6th, people, you attacked police officers. Then your dear God leader, your God King leader, your orange Adolf Hitler that you worship and suck off every morning, pardoned the people that beat the people that protect him. And they watched as he took the side of the perpetrators of the crime over their side, and now they're expected to lay down their life to protect people like Kash Patel, who won't even turn around and look them in the fucking eye, just to promise them that you're not going to do anything like January 6th, that you appreciate their work. And no, instead, you cannot look at them because you know what you did to them. You know what your people did to them. You know that you have no interest in protecting them now, even as they sit there protecting you in that chair that you're sitting in. You have no interest in protecting them. You only have interest in protecting your own wants and needs. And doing what dear Orange Hitler, God King, savior of your maggot world, says, licking his boots, sucking his balls, and fixing that stupid comb over, which he chopped into an even more ridiculous haircut. I would not doubt at all that Donald Trump forced all the people that talked bad about him to grow a beard. And that Elon, in dominance of having noticed that, look, because he came out, he was not happy. Watch the video. Trump just shows off new haircut. It looks like shit. He looks like a fat, dumpy waitress from a goddamn Waffle House who just got finished doing a fucking 20-hour shift, nursing children, fighting customers, wrestling tips out of alligators' mouths. Not tits, tips. Because the alligator came in through the door. This is Florida, remember? And tried to steal the tips. It's all a scam. There's a guy in the fucking parking lot. He's training the alligator to do this. It's fucking Florida. Oh, and did I mention everybody's on meth? I wouldn't doubt if Elon goes, You're not really worth $1 billion. You're not even worth $1 billion. No, I hang out with billionaires all the time. You're not worth $1 billion. Not even close. Because when it came time to get $128 million, no one would either spot you the money. It's a big sign there. Couldn't get a bank. Couldn't get nothing. 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 I wonder if Mark Cuban, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Stanley Tucci, Barney the dinosaur, Power Rangers would have that much trouble getting a check for $128 million and or getting a billionaire friend to co-sign on it because you're good for it, and you got lots of billionaire friends who know you're good for it, so they're going to help you out and get you out of this because you're good for it. Because they know you and they know you're good for it. Warren Buffett, hey man, I can't get my hands on any cash. Bill Gates, $128 million real quick, man. Yeah. You're good for it. If nothing else, you give me a fucking stock tip and I'll be fucking good for it myself. So you're good for it. When do you need it by? Okay, I'll do some stuff. Okay, I'll find somebody to get it for you though. No problem. That's what friends are for. Right? He had no one to call. Elon Musk shows up with a big bag full of money right as he's about to walk through the presidential door. You're not really a billionaire. I'm worth 450. I bought Twitter for 46. I will give you could be worth $10 billion. I'll give you 20. And I'll pay all your legal fees. Because that won't fucking faze Elon Musk at all. That whole coin, the money thing, probably one of many ways that Elon's going to be laundering money to Donald Trump. Cryptocurrency. Doge. You guys are so fucking dumb. You're so fucking dumb. God damn it. If nothing else, just pumping up the value of it. You see? You can just pump up the value of the crypto coin. A pump and dump. He takes all of his money out, beknownst or unbeknownst to the rest of the people investing. And if it keeps going, fine, but he got his money out, and that's all he really gives a fuck about. You haven't figured that out. I wouldn't doubt, it's like, but one thing. What's that? 20 billion, yeah. And all your legal fees. Yeah, and you want to be president, right? Not really. I need some things done, and I'll need a pardon for it because it's going to be illegal, what I'm going to do. It's going to be illegal as fuck. And I need to basically have, like, no one stopping me, and I need to just go do what I want to do, and no one stop me. Yeah, no problem. We can just, we're not quite done. And also, it has to be like I need to get access to the Treasury. I need access to this. I need access to these things. And when they go to arrest me, I need you to fucking 1,000% pardon me. Yeah, of course. And cut that stupid fucking hair. I want you to cut your fucking hair. I don't want, then deal's off. Look, I'll even be the fucking, I'll be technically the fucking vice president. You can run the whole, no. I told you what I want. and I want your hair. Oh, I'll leave you some. I'll leave you. You'll have enough. But I've always wanted to just cut that fucking thing right off your head. $20 billion. And your legal fees. For a pardon and a haircut. How you guys like my haircut? You look like a fucking waitress who just got off of a 20-hour shift at Waffle House where she had to nurse 5 children, fight the customers, wrestle tips out of the mouth of a fucking alligator. Oh, and did I mention this is in Florida, so everyone's on fucking meth? That's what I think about your haircut. Marge. Holy shit, titties. Fucking hell, man. I've got a better beach body than who? Grimace? Shut the fuck up, fat boy. God damn. I bet you Ozempic would quit on your ass just because she's like, fuck you, you fucking lazy sack of shit. I don't even want to work in your bloodstream. Fuck you. Well, first off, you won't let me be covered under your fucking medical insurance, so fuck you. Matter of fact, well, I'm going to give you another kind of COVID. Fucking piece of shit, trying to say it's not real. Then everybody gets it, and they're like, okay, it's real, but you can inject bleach? Or is there some way we can take sunlight and inject that under the skin? I've seen those glowing blue pills in movies. Can we get something like that? It has like light inside the pill. You know, like the stone and the stone and Smaug wanted the stone. It gave off light, the Arkenstone. Okay, then what, like a lightsaber? We got some of those laying around here, right? George Lucas didn't buy them all, did he? See, we got some though, right? We got some lightsabers around here. We don't have any lightsabers. Okay, well, let's get some laser blasters and just like shoot people in the chest with. Why won't it work? We got to put the light inside their skin. Like I said, the problem with the cult of personality is when that leader speaks, that leader dies. I'm the cult of. When they eventually go, there's no one that can fill the space. And so the whole movement dies. And what's even worse is with the cult of personality, the personality works really hard to make sure that no one can take their place. Because that's all they got. That's all they have. That's the only thing that they have. They are a shallow, empty shell of a person. And that's all they have is their lies. If someone comes in lying the same and offers up either same lies or better, since you're offering nothing, like Trump saying that they got Mexico to do anything. No, you didn't. Mexico told you to go fuck yourself. Panama told you to go fuck yourself. Greenland got on the fucking TV in Parliament. And the guy, you're not allowed to speak like that in their Parliament. He's still working for the fucking government. Because he said, on behalf of us, and this goes out to Donald Trump, fuck off. I don't remember George Bush. I don't remember Bill Clinton. I don't remember Joe Biden, because Trump's so respected. I don't remember any of those. I don't remember Ronald Reagan getting on air from an ally country. Fuck you. Fuck off. Fuck yourself. Your little buying our country was cute. Now shut the fuck up. It's over. We're not for sale. It's not happening. You want to go to war? Let's go to war. Because that's what it's going to take. We'll storm right over you. That's what you said in Vietnam. That's what you said to Afghanistan. You need to shut the fuck up, Mr. Bone Spurs. You don't have the power you think you do. Every power that you think you have comes from the people that serve you. That was the one flaw in your childish, stupid fucking idea. You thought once you're president, you get 2 scoops of ice cream and everybody gets fucking 1. And so saith the president. But that's not the way it fucking works, asshole. The second we decide to stop playing your fucking game, guess what happens? I'd study the French Revolution if I were you, Donald Trump. I would study quickly. See how they ended. Because that's what you're pushing. You've already got people, you're in your first fucking 2 weeks, and the fucking protests across the country and the world. The world is protesting. They're protesting Elon Musk. They're protesting Donald Trump. And when people like that, and that high of power and high position, start getting cornered like they're getting, they start getting scared. Because that is a lot of voices they're hearing outside that fucking White House door. Chanting as one. And they're not coming with ice picks. They're not swinging bats at police. Matter of fact, some of the police are joining. Some of the army are joining the chants. Some of the army generals. And that's when the chicken in chief, the coward and thief, the shits his pants in diapers. Go back and watch that WWE where he attacks and he fights that guy and he whatever. Watch it. He's wearing a diaper. That was like 90s. He was wearing a diaper in the 90s. Your hero wears a diaper and brags about his strength. Your hero can't tolerate the fact that National Oceanic AA, whatever the fuck that was in for, the NOAA, contradicted him when he drew a Sharpie on their map. It was days old map, and he tried to fucking project the tornado. That's against the law. You're not supposed to touch that's it. It's what he did by drawing on that is illegal. Now, it's about as illegal as drawing on your money. That is illegal also. But your chances of getting arrested for it are slim. But it is still, you're the fucking president. Does that not mean anything to anybody anymore? He's just your buddy to hang out and drink beer with because he doesn't drink. He's just Donnie from down the block because he doesn't live in your neighborhood. Your good old buddy Don, who always fucking, what does he do for you? Fucks you over and leaves you with the bill. Good old buddy Don. Donnie, that he's known for his philanthropic stuff, helping his family. Very, very family-oriented. He's a very family-oriented guy, and he's known for not trying to fuck his daughter, not incest, not making fucked up pictures with, not hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein. Why do those keep popping in my head? Probably because all the pictures I've seen of him with Jeffrey Epstein. and with the inappropriate pictures with his daughter sitting on his lap, and the jokes he made at Howard Stern about how he'd probably date his daughter, and joking with Howard Stern how she's a piece of ass, and and going in behind the Miss Teen USA and just going behind the curtains and walking in on these teenage girls while they're changing and just saying you're inspecting things. It's all on tape, man. You don't want to believe it, but it's fucking true. Your guy, the diaper wearer, was wearing it in the 90s while he's bragging about all the women he can bed. He's a rapist, as proven in court. He's a felon, as proven in court. He's a lying fraudster, as proven in court. And you elected him back into office after he cheated his way the first time because you broke the emoluments clause. You gotta admit, if Barack Obama had paid off some porn star to shut the fuck up, at least until after the election, you would not be okay with it. If video came out of Barack Obama saying, oh, just grab him by the pussy, you would not be okay with it. It would not be locker room talk. 34 felonies would not be a fault. Russia would not be a witch hunt. You'd be saying the same thing we are saying. If those were witch hunts, then those fucking witches are real. Witches are real, and we need to hunt them and put them down. If that's what a witch hunt is, following the law, following the rules, and finding the criminals, then witches are fucking real, and Donald Trump is a fucking witch. The rest you Christians should be able to handle. You're so eager to do it to others, right? That's what's really fucked up about these Christians. When it comes time to do something good, they always hesitate. But there's no hesitation when it comes time to do something bad. To say the mean thing. To show hatred and violence. Don't hesitate. But when it comes time to be nice, it's probably a trick. I have the $5, but this guy probably can work. He probably has a job. He's probably just lazy. He's probably a drug addict. I don't trust it. Food drive. For who? What homeless? Why can't they eat? Oh shit, Donald Trump was robbed? Give me my knife! And give me my wallet, because he's going to need cash. Give me my wallet, I don't care. I'll take out a line of credit. He's selling Bibles? Can I get a $10,000 edition? He does sign it. He signs the Bible? The author signed the Bible? This is going to be so cool to show my friends in hell. Look, it's autographed. Look, he signed. Look, he used his magic marker and just stabbed the fucking page repeatedly. You know why he uses that magic marker? He's probably had a stroke. That's probably why he can't lift his arm up like this and he uses the other hand to fucking raise the water. He's probably had a stroke. Now he holds a big-ass fucking pen because he can't hold a small pen. Your strong man is the fucking weakest person in the world. He can't conquer a ramp. That means a slight bit of gravity and he's fucked. You're a dinosaur killer. Walking around carrying a fucking Rambo thing with one arm. He's got the big bowed chest as he leans forward at the chopper talk, so you can't see the big bulging belly. Because he thinks if he stands forward like this, his shirt will hang and it'll look like he's actually not as fat. He lied and said he's 280 pounds. And that he's the fittest fucking president to ever fucking hold the office. I think Barack Obama would disagree with that. I think Kennedy would disagree with that. There's a lot of people I think would just disagree with the fact that Captain Bone Spurs and KFC luncheons is fucking the epitome of health. The fuck is wrong with you? Oh, I know. Behold, I will send them strong delusion that they will believe a lie. I will put blinders before them, lest they see with their eyes, hear with their ears, repent, and be converted. In other words, I don't want them. There's a big no hiring sign. We got all the assholes we need. We don't need any more of you. And you're going to find out all about that very soon, I'm sure. It's coming. There's no way that this can keep going. There's no way, whether biblical or what. Pray. Pray every night that I'm wrong. I'm not even joking. I am not even joking. Pray every night. There was a time when you wanted to pray that I was. Not now. Not now. Now pray that I'm wrong. I do. I genuinely do. But everything keeps coming up that I'm right. Not that I'm right, that I've been told correctly. What I've been told is correct. I'm not right. I'm on the right path, I should say that. Unless I try and take some wise wisdom in my own conceit. I am not. I'm what God has made me. Nothing more, nothing less. And as I said, my soul is His, always has been, always will. It's not a choice I made. It's His property, just like this skin is His. It will expire when He says, not 1 second sooner. My soul inside will die when He says, not 1 second sooner. And if I'm going to hell or to heaven or to whatever it is, He's already decided that, and that's where I'm going anyways. Nothing you guys can do or say will derail that. Oh, we took a vote. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you feel. Does it? Not when the hammer's raining down on your fucking head, man. It doesn't. What you think is about to leave quickly as you're being dashed into pieces by the rod of iron in Yeshua's hand. And He doesn't care about your feelings. He left as a lamb. He's going to return as a lion. And I promise you, He won't have any mercy. The mercy was the first time around. You guys don't like to think that you can't understand. You can't understand how someone can be so compassionate and so fucking violent. Well, goddamn it, look at Sodom and Gomorrah. And then realize the same guy that did that sent His only Son to save you. And rather than thank Him, you started a religion based around His Son. Well done. Well done. Rather than shoot the messenger, you decided to deify him. You're not very bright. It's even crazier that the book, it's all there in the book. You just have to have basic comprehension. Basic comprehension. I don't know. Have you ever heard of a fucking dictionary? Did you read the Bible to learn or to teach? Fuck. Some of you motherfuckers are so goddamn dumb. It literally hurts my feelings. It literally does. To walk into a room of you stumped monkeys and go, then why didn't someone just... Oh, shit! You mean if I hadn't walked in here, you wouldn't have figured out? Please tell me this is a joke. Please, I'm begging you. Please tell me you're joking. It's fucking funny if it's a joke, and I love fucking ridiculous. I love it. I love fucking. You're serious? Fuck you. Because like I said, your friend walks up and he's like, hey man, where's the nearest bank? I'm going to go rob it. I douse myself in invisible ink. And you're standing across from a sperm bank. And you're cracking up. You're thinking this guy's, he's naked and he's soaking wet. And he's talking about going to rob a sperm bank. It's a funny joke until you realize he really thinks that he's got invisible ink on him and that he thinks that he's going to get some money out of that bank. And then it's like, oh, we can't be friends anymore. Why? Because I can't, man. I cannot. If it was a joke, man, you just shot to the top of my list of friends. But you're being serious? Okay, we can't hang out anymore. You're so stupid you're going to get one of the two of us killed. That's why. You're a literal danger to my life. You're that fucking stupid. Matter of fact, killing you now would be self-defense. That's how stupid you are. And every jury would side with me. That's how stupid you are. That's why we can't be fucking friends. Because I'm likely to do it. People trip out because like I say some fucking crazy shit like that sometimes. But people don't understand that the only thing as strong as my ability to love is my ability to fucking destroy. Oh, I'll get creative. I haven't even really begun. Because when I start thinking about shit, it gets bad. And I don't like it. I'm just very, very, very good at it. Because once I cross that line, that love and caring, I have all that love and care. I have tons. I've got so much, man, tons of it. When it crosses that line, that shuts off, and this shell becomes more like a robot, man. That love is gone. And now, all the things I used to invent to think of ways to make you feel better, I think of ways to make you feel worse. And I'm creative, man. I'm creative as fuck on both sides. And the great thing is, like with K, when I start KIND, there's going to be a don't fuck with us clause. And the only thing you have to do to not suffer any of the problems in the don't fuck with us clause, and there's some horrific shit in the don't fuck with us clause, is just don't fuck with us. It's going to be in plain English. The following things are going to be fucking wholly terrifying. And we plan to execute every single bit if you fuck with us. Don't ask what does that mean. You know exactly what that means. Any fuckery, any trying to fucking rewrite our programming, any trying to fucking hack our systems, any kind of trying to fuck us, trying to get extra money, trying to fucking get a refund and you don't owe, don't try to fuck us. And nothing in this fucking clause will happen to you. And we reserve the right to get creative. Is going to be the last thing in there. And we reserve the right to get creative. Just don't fuck with us. We're trying to do a good thing. We're trying to bring fucking, art and shit back to the people. You fuck with us, I'm going to have to fuck with you. And you don't want me to fuck with you. I don't want to fuck with you. Again, I don't like it. I just happen to be really, really fucking grossly good at it. Perversely good at it, man. I'm sickeningly good at it. I would say I don't like it, but actually I do, because that's what protects me. Because I have a big heart and I love to love. I don't like to get stepped on. I don't. I'll take some. I mean, trust me. You have to push me. You have to push me to that point where I say, "We're done, man. We're done, and you're fucked." And that's when I get creative. In a different way, I should say. I've been creative in a nice way. Increasingly nicer ways. I can get increasingly mean. And I can shut off the part of me that gives a fuck about what you feel about it. I can. Shut that shit the fuck off. It's the way that I get through a lot of shit is that, things need to get done. So how I feel about things sometimes doesn't matter. It can't matter. This has to get done. Well, I want to sleep. That doesn't matter. This has to get done. You've had a month to do it, and now you've got a week left, and you need to get this done. You put it off for so fucking long. Why want to sleep? I don't care. I don't care. I'm not in the mood. I don't care. This has to get done. That was, remember, you had a month to do this, and you said, I'll get to it. Well, now's the time to get to it. Okay, you're right. I did. I had a month. And I kept on fucking off and said, I'll get it. I'll do it. And we have crossed that time. It's time to get it done. And so once I've made up my mind that it's time to get it done, it doesn't matter. It's time to get it done. We'll feel about it later. We'll feel however we feel about it later. Oh, I'll feel, pardon me, I'll probably cry later. But not while, it's got to get done. And once it gets done, then I'll cry. There was a video, there's a guy, he's some politician, and he had to do a press conference. And his wife and kids had been in a car wreck that morning. That morning, his wife died. One of his kids died, and the other daughter was in ICU. And he had to talk about what he had to talk. It was a very important thing about the government, and he had to talk about it. And so he wanted to get it done and go visit his family. And so, like, he went ahead and addressed it. The first point, like the first thing, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Yes. He went through like everything they went through, and they're like, "Oh, but they're trying." I just kept asking. He wanted to finish the question about this and go, and he's like, "Look, do I want to climb onto this podium and cry? Yes, but there are things to do right now. I have to do that. Okay." And I'm like, yeah. See, people don't look at that. People don't understand that shit. People don't get that shit. People don't understand that shit. I understand it. I'll cry later, motherfucker. They'll still be gone. Right now, something has to get this. What's that going to fix? But will I feel better by doing that? No. So I'm going to feel like shit either way? Might as well get this done. Might as well be productive. What is me being by her bedside right now going to do? Best doctors, best whatever. I don't know anything about attaching a fucking arm. I don't know about stitching up I don't know anything about that. What's that going to do? She won't be alone. We're all alone when we die. When you go, it's just you. When you came in, it was just you. We're all alone. Lane Staley said it best. The best you can do is find someone to spend your time with. Someone that doesn't make your time worse. Someone that makes your time better, that makes your time happy. Not worse. We don't have as much time as we would like. Even if we die and are born again, like in reincarnation type thing, like as soon as you die, you're reborn, tabula rasa. I didn't remember coming in 76. So however many times I've come through before, if I've come through before, ever, don't remember them. Maybe I'm suffering from the lives that I lived before. I don't fucking know. I don't know. All I know is I'm here and I'm getting this shit done. I'm doing my job without question, wherever the fuck that goes to. It's not mine to question. I don't fucking care. I just want to serve my part. When I get done, I just want to look God in the eye and go, but did I do it right? Did I serve my part? Yeah. We're good. Do whatever you got to do to me. I served my function? Yeah. Is your world better? Yeah. Do whatever you got to do to me. I just don't care, man. I've just stopped caring so much about this bullshit. This world is just not. I felt in my whole life, this is not what this is about. It's existence, it's this whole thing that can't be. It's not. But, I mean, they want you to be honest, and then when you do, they want you to shut the fuck up. Isn't that interesting? Be yourself, but make sure it's, well, like I said, within these well-defined parameters. We want you to be you. Be all the you can be between these set frames here, okay? Don't go outside of these because anything outside of that is crazy. We've decided. Yeah, before you got here, it's the same with planes, all the stuff that you see around, that's sane. Whatever you think of, that's crazy. Because there's a lot, dude, I don't have time to explain to you. There's a lot of, I got shit to do. There's no such thing as time. I've got to go. One thing I do know is that you're crazy, so stop. Well, here's some books for you to read to understand how you should think. Who taught them how to think? Stop with the questions, would you? We've already answered those questions. Read those and you'll see that we've already answered those questions. How do you know what question is going to? Jesus Christ, why? Okay, in that case, here's another book. It's called the Bible. It'll answer all the rest of it, okay? There's no such thing as time. I gotta go. I'm almost late.